Hi everyone, it's Ina here. As a newcomer to the Monster Hunter series, Wild Hearts sucked me into a 9-hour straight gaming experience that I totally forgot eating my cooked lunch. The combat and weapon upgrade system is what I found the most captivating, but they are also the most complicated aspects of the game. Firstly, let's have a look at the story. The game is set in a beautiful fantasy world called Azuma, possibly somewhere between 12th to 19th century Japan. You play as a Kemono hunter where you could choose your purpose and origins through the conversation choices early in the game. The story will take you to the first village, Minato, where you could progress your main story and complete side quests to gather materials for gear upgrades. What I like about the story is that it is simple, less endless grammar dialogues like the ones in Genshin Impact, which means more combat time. NPCs are voiced during conversations and the lip sync actually looks good. Then let's have a look at tutorial. The game throws you into combat within the first few minutes. Basic action buttons are displayed on top right of the screen, and there will also be climbing, petting, ziplining and other tutorials when you encounter these actions the first time in game. You could also hold the details button to find out more about a certain item. Don't worry if you miss one of the tutorials, as they will all be in your tutorial section on the map menu. But there is one tutorial that seems to be easily missed, and I think it is one of the most important aspects of the game, the weapon combo tutorial. There is a spiritual statue-like dummy just outside of the first dragon pit. You could actually interact with it if you get close enough. It will take you into a weapon tutorial mode. You will have to complete one specific combo command task in order to progress to the next one. To left, the screen also shows the damage each hit and combo inflicted on the target. It is a great way to make up your own combo and practice. Some of the commands actually takes time to master and use it comprehensively in real combat. These training dummies are also located in the Minato village. Number 3. Weapons. To me, weapon is one of the most gravitating but also confused aspect of the game. Currently, I have unlocked 5 weapons including Karakuri Katana, Mo, Bow, Nodachi and Bladed Wagasa. Each weapon has its unique attack animations, combos and hit points. The martial arts style attack animations bring me straight back to my childhood memories of some kung fu action movies. My favorite weapon so far is the Bladed Wagasa. It has the ability to parry, which will increase the energy bar, resulting in higher damage, higher number of hits and unlocking new attack moves. Parry could be used mid-air and during a combo. It also extends the air time, so players could throw out combos after combo and never have to touch the ground. I have not yet used to all the combos and sometimes pressing the wrong keys during fights, and I will find myself looking like a no-brainer flying around the battlefield and hitting nothing. Pursuing the flying attack combos and perfectly timed dodges and parries has me almost forgotten about the weapon level up system. Progressing through the sprawling tech tree will not only increase the damage of the weapon, but also add elements and skills like wind, metal, fire, critical strike chance, poison and some skills that I don't even understand. That is also the reason why I found it confusing, as there are no explanation about skills like final blow, strong arm spirit and many more. Maybe you will have a specific tutorial later on in the game to explain these skills and elements. Number 4. Giant Kemono Fight. To win the Kemono fight, it all comes down to being able to read and remember the Kemono attack animations, and finding the right time to throw out the high damage attack combos or constructing your advanced Karakuri structures. The Kemono will go through several phases as its health bar drops, and you will relocate several times during the hunt. Each time the Kemono evolves will increase its attack power and throw out new attack types. Players will have to trace the Kemono once it's relocated until it is eventually killed. It is kind of like the boss fights in Lost Ark. Players will be able to perform a finish move on each Kemono defeat. Different weapons has its own finish move. Players could also ask for assistance during hunting down Kemonos. The game will prompt you to ask other players in the game to join you to win the hunt. even though it is one button away from asking other players to help, but help is not always available. In that case, before the hunt starts, head to one of these hunters' gates or start the hunt from the main map menu to try to match up with others. Up to 3 players could join each Camino hunt, and if one player is down during the fight, teammates could revive this player within a certain time limit. Team fights makes the hunt a lot easier than solo fights. When died 3 times in a solo fight, the hunt will fail. You will lose the fight progress and the hunt will start from scratch. Sometimes your teammates might not be helpful as they may die constantly or wanders off during mid-fight to hunt other Caminoids. In that case, it is no different to a solo hunt. Number 5. Karakuri. The Karakuri is an advanced construction technology that allows players to almost instantly construct various buildings on the map. Different buildings serve different purposes. For example, boxes and springboards could launch players in various directions in order to get on top or get closer to the Camino to execute special moves. Multiple boxes will form a wall to stun the Camino when they are charging. On the other hand, tent could be constructed in the Dragon Pit for fast travel. Fuel Forge could be constructed for weapon upgrade and change. There will be more buildings to unlock as the game progresses, and buildings will remain on the map until it is destructed by Camino or player. So far, I am only 10 hours into the game. I believe there are a lot more stories to live through, a lot more weapons to fight with, and a lot more Camino to hunt for. When the official release day arrives, I will gather all my gear, form my battle triangle, and take down the gigantic Caminos one after another. Soon, we will meet again.